I'm Patricia Hamilton, and I'm a marriage family therapist here at the Conative Group. Well, about the time that my kids were graduating from high school, I wanted to change careers. I'd been fortunate to be a stay-at-home mom and do all of those wonderful things that you get to do when your children are growing up. But I knew I needed to turn the page, and this had always been an area of interest for me and something that I felt I would be good at. Well, I work with people of all ages. I've always worked with children as a school counselor for 25 years and worked with families dealing with those kinds of issues. As I've moved forward in my private practice, I've really gotten an opportunity to work more with middle-aged people, older adults, just a variety of people. And so the diversity of that clientele has just been really rewarding. One of the things that I feel is a specialty for me is that I do family systems therapy. Very often there may be an issue with one or two members of a family, but if you're not able to modify the behavior of the entire system, really and truly, you don't see the kind of progress and success that's possible. So modifying a system versus an individual becomes a really interesting part of the work that I get to do. So a good way to explain family systems type therapy is that we all belong to certain groups. So a system might be in your school. A system that we would belong to would be our family unit. It might be our church. And so people notice that they are more successful or less successful in certain environments. So someone may really be struggling at home. Their home dynamic is painful and disruptive, but when they're off at school or they're off at work, everything seems to go smoothly. And so it's easy then to notice that the home system is where some modifications need. Understanding where those problems originate, who are the difficult relations in it. I basically have a belief that we're all pretty much the same, that we all struggle and that we all have difficulties in our life, certain people that trigger us in different ways, certain situations, and so I come to the work believing that we have what we need inside of us to be successful and to live a peaceful life, and most often we're just needing a place to talk about it and to find a broader perspective and just to consider another way to look at something so that suddenly a new idea can emerge. We all want to be seen and loved, and we all want to be understood, and very often the lack of that creates such anxiety and pain that we stop seeing the possibilities. And our job here is to help discover those possibilities and broaden perspective and help people find relief.